Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Indiglo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign. The messages will be general, so they may not resonate. So take what you need and leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal to get a specific storyline for you, please contact me. I'll leave the information for you. Gender's not literal, and energies can go vice versa. The readings are timeless, so whenever you come across the messages is when they were meant for you. So, yeah, I hope you're all doing great, Gemini. It's my pleasure to be here. And I'm going to open up the reading with this beautiful oracle deck that my beautiful Gemini friend got for me. Shout out to Trish. And we'll get right into it. Okay, is there anything else for Gemini at this time? Okay, Gemini. Ooh. You have the sun. I love this energy for you. So lots of optimism, positivity, beautiful things to look forward to, seeing things clearly for what they are. It says, keep your face to the sun and you will never see the shadows. Interestingly, I think that we're constantly working on our shadows. So while it's nice to be in a position of facing the sun, we all could benefit from working on or embracing our shadow self. So that's a message in and of itself for you, Gemini. And then you also got the owl. It says, pay attention to the winds of change. What better sign would understand that than my mutable air signs, right? So this is what owl looks like. It also has an energy of wisdom, something gained, something through something learned, something that's seen clearly that provides wisdom. Okay. I also encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning of the animal owl. There's something in there for you as well, Gemini. Okay. So spirit. Okay. Interesting. All right. What messages do you have for my lovely Geminis at this time? Something is worth the wait is what I'm hearing right now. There's something that is worth the wait. A light in a dark place. Okay. All right, Gemini, straight to the point. So I just did a reading for your counterpart, your opposite Sagittarius, and there are some similar cards in this reading as theirs. So, and interestingly, they had the Lovers in their reading, and so some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. The Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, so you guys are looking for some sort of a victory, and that's backed by the Two of Wands reversed. So maybe a choice that you were forced to suddenly make brought you to a place of feeling victorious. And for some of you, this has to do with attention, that maybe if you were seeking attention, you're in a position to receive it. And if you weren't seeking attention, you're still placed in a position to receive it. Some of you may want to do something solo dolo with this Hermit here. So the energies at the bottom of the deck so far are the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed, sudden and unexpected change that has a positive outcome, and the Hermit. So this is something that you are experiencing by yourself, and it's bringing you to a place of wisdom and growth, hence the owl. Okay, so Five of Cups, Gemini, there is some regret, some remorse being experienced. So perhaps you regret something that had to do with the sudden and unexpected change that put some sort of a spotlight on you, hence the Sun as well, and the Six of Wands, or the shoe could be on the other foot. Somebody maybe could have made a sudden and unexpected change or decision that left you, that kind of put you in a place of isolation. And now they are in a place of remorse or regret. Okay. So opening the reading, you have the Emperor reversed. Interestingly, Sagittarius got the same card as their first card. So the Emperor reversed, some of you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. But this is an energy of you maybe feeling like things are out of control. Okay. Maybe a loss of power, or maybe you've been around someone that has abused their power. Okay. Perhaps they were like exposed is what I'm picking up with the Sun opening up the reading, the Tower reversed, and the Six of Wands. Maybe they got some attention that they weren't expecting because of an abuse of power. Okay. This could also be you. And so why it's happening or why it's occurring is the Ace of Cups reversed. So somebody lacked empathy completely. So there was a challenge in being empathetic. There was an abuse of power, Gemini, which caused a sudden shift and the attention to be on someone who maybe didn't want it or didn't want to be exposed for being abusive or for losing control in a situation here, okay? This is also you, maybe you were, with this Ace of Cups reversed, it could be like you no longer wanted to offer up your emotions in the situation. You wanted to maybe take your emotions back, or you didn't feel like you were getting much empathy in the situation here, Gemini, okay? Or maybe you just didn't feel sorry for someone in the end because power was abused, okay? Or there was a loss of control. So what you're thinking about now with this Queen of Pentacles is stability, is what I'm really picking up here. Many of you are focused on your health. You're focused on your wealth, building financially. I think that this is internal, like you're thinking about what it takes to be healthy from within. Because when you're healthy from within, it can be expressed through your finances. When you're feeling great, you're taking care of yourself, like your health is truly your wealth. So when you are in a physical state of excellent health, things are just, you become like a money magnet, or you become an energy magnet. And it's usually in a positive way because you're letting the universe know that you have, that you are practicing self-love and self-care. Some of you may be taking care of a dependent that you're thinking of more than anything at this time. Some of you may have left a situation that was abusive because a child was involved and you wanted to, your ultimate concern was protecting that child, okay? So what's behind you here, Gemini, is the Chariot reversed, which Sagittarius also got this energy in this position, I believe. But this has to do with, I feel like you were feeling held back in the situation. Like this is a major theme of loss of control. The Emperor reversed and the Chariot reversed is a major loss of control. Someone could have just, like I said, lacked empathy and gentleness, kindness, just like a respect for others. Like I just feel like that completely got derailed and shifted everything, your current circumstances. And you may have felt like you couldn't move forward. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart as well. All right. So what is at the subconscious of the reading is the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so you could be dealing with any fire sign or have it in your chart, but this is, again, a feeling of like not being able to move forward, feeling like you were treated. Gemini, I'm kind of picking up that you were treated disrespectfully with these energies. I don't necessarily like them for you because it just kind of is giving a lot of very controlling energy and very pushy, very dominant energy that eventually this situation derailed. I think you were being stable for as long as you possibly could. Some of you may have felt like you were being there was some financial abuse, something like that, whether they were abusing you or depending on you or vice versa. But with this Queen of Wands, There could have been major jealousy issues here, or that could be something that you weren't aware of, is that the person with whom you were dealing could have had some deep-seated envy for or about you, okay? But this was your subconscious sort of being under the energy of not being able to move forward, okay? Or not being able to step into your power, okay? All the while you were trying to focus as much as possible on grounding and stability, all right? So what you can expect, what's coming towards you is the star reversed. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or this is some feelings of possible hopelessness, or like, you know, you acknowledge that you didn't get what you expected out of the situation. And you just don't see any restoration or any faith or any hope in this situation, which I don't blame you, because it looks heavily abusive, Gemini. Like it looks, it looks dangerous also. Like, you know, I really do pick up on many of you possibly experiencing some abuse, you know, whether that's physical, mental, both, emotional, psychological, things got out of control, and there's just, you don't see a way forward in this situation. Gemini, the energy that you're in is the Ten of Swords, an absolute ending. My deepest condolences for any loss, you know, of life, because this is so harsh that could be a thing here. And even if it's not on a physical level, Gemini, like you could have felt like the life was drained out of you, okay? And you couldn't move, hence this Queen of Wands reversed. This is just very immobile energy. Like I can't move, I can't go anywhere. And that could, again, been on a physical level. Someone could have physically tried to stop you from leaving somewhere, or just drained you to the point of you being unable to get yourself out of a situation. The good thing about the Ten of Swords is that it is an ending, which means it's over, which means that it's time for something new to emerge and to grow from this situation for your highest good, okay? Light at the end of the tunnel with the sun. Wisdom gained with the owl, okay? The energy around you is the Eight of Wands. I think that you are blocking communication at this time. I think you have nothing left to give for this person. I just heard a restraining order for many of you. Like this is a very harsh energy that really took many of you down, and it is time for you to block them. Some of you have already blocked them. You know, there isn't a way forward here. So I think that you fear a possible like return. Some of you literally do have a restraining order, but with this King of Wands, I find a fear of them coming back and being more abusive. I also think that some of you have been drugged down so harshly that you don't see how you can move forward again. Because the sun and the owl came out in the Oracle deck, I do want to encourage you to not give up hope and not give up faith, because it looks like that's something you may experience in the future. I find this person to want to immobilize you and want for you to strongly feel like you can't move forward, because they wanted to extract anything they could from you here, Gemini. I'm grateful for those of you that made it out of this situation, okay? There's so much more for your future if you just be patient with yourself and forgive yourself, okay? That is extremely necessary at this time. Others of you, in addition, you would like for this person to be stopped. I think that you would like for this person to be unable to do this to anyone else in the future. So you may, you know, be a voice for others that could possibly experience this, and you may save them from a lot of the things that you went through, Gemini, okay? You're an excellent communicator. Please use that beautiful voice of yours to stop this from happening to someone else, okay? Spirit wants me to say to you as well. So a likely outcome in the situation here, Gemini, is the Hierophant reverse. It's over, okay? This is over. Your bond with this person, your contract with this person is broken. It's over. You have done everything you could. They have harmed you as much as they are allowed. And the situation is over, okay? You are not investing another second in this situation, and they cannot harm you anymore, okay? That's very important for you to really vibe with and understand is that they can no longer harm you, okay? Unless, of course, you allow it, which I do not see. I do not see that in this reading, okay? Some of the major signs here are Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, and Taurus, okay? Dealing with any of those signs, have it in your chart, but that is... this reading was powerful on many levels. Again, I'm grateful for all of you that made it out of this, or if you were dealing with a Gemini who was not, my deepest condolences for any loss for anyone, whether you have Gemini in your chart or not, okay? So my beautiful gems, my twinsies, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you so much love, so much light, so much healing, okay? This is a phase, okay? This phase is over. It is time to move forward. You are free to move forward, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you again for being here, and until next time, take care.